Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with Anachronox, Blind. I'm still at this place that seems to parody Star Wars Return of the Jedi. There are Ewok-like creatures and also those stormtroopers lookalikes. We're completely disorganized. Walton is trying to run a military operation with people who aren't soldiers. Now listen to us act like military men. It's ridiculous. We're not soldiers, we're miners. I wish we would stop pretending we're something we're not. Walton was the bosser man back when we were just hard-working miners. His military background became obvious once contact with the ring dwellers broke off. He played everyone's against their fears, convincing us our way of life would be destroyed once anarchy broke out. Now he's got himself a third-rate army. Walton got himself kicked out of the military before he came to Doran. He doesn't talk about it much. We joke around about what he must have done to get kicked out. Not in front of him though. That guy's got issues. I just want those wargies to go away so that we can go back to doing what we do best. Mine Dorenium. Okay. If we could just kill all of the wargies, we could go back to work. I like mining, it's fascinatingly boring. Okay, this just repeats. There's a dead one, I think. Our suits aren't very effective against the spears and the rocks that wargies throw at us. The helmet makes nice enough drums though, which again is a very direct reference to Return of the Jedi, because there is this scene during the ending where the Ewoks are using the helmets of the defeated stormtroopers as percussion instruments. Well, I guess theoretically they might be whole heads, but I think first of all that's a little bit gruesome. And second of all, an empty helmet obviously would make a much better drum because it's hollow inside. So if there was still a head inside, I don't think it would work. Poor Aaron. He was telling me he felt like he could take on the whole Wargi tribe by himself. Then a rock hit him in the head. Yeah, that's kind of what happened in the movie as well. Like, I was already talking about how I find the fact that the stormtroopers lost to the Ewoks on the surface of Endor to be ridiculous. Because sure, the Death Star was destroyed, right? But the remnants of the Empire have fought the New Republic for months or maybe even a few years afterwards. So it wouldn't be that weird for the ground forces to still win. And I think they should have, because like the difference in strength and the difference in technology levels is ridiculous. The Ewoks have conquered the supposed elite of the Empire forces with wooden weapons. Sergeant Bladerangs, is that a weapon? Yes, and it is a bit better than the one I'm currently using. Sorry, ma'am. If you want to go into the officer's barracks, you will have to talk to the commander. Stay left along the path, and you should find him on the lookout duty atop the depot. Okay. Let's do that. Once I put the suit on, I become someone else, someone strong, confident, in control. It's like a second skin, a place I can hide. I'm not giving it back. Okay. Good evening, ma'am. At ease. Can I get you anything? I'm General Walton, Commander-in-Chief of this army. You must be the mercenary for hire that came out of the forest. You must be quite an experienced fighter to be traveling the woods on your own, especially at night. I hope you're feeling fit for duty because I have a job for you, and it pays handsomely. 6 months ago, all communication with the boys in the big brass ring above the planet suddenly stopped. When we hadn't heard from them in over a month, I assumed the worst. Fearing anarchy, I did the only thing a responsible leader could do. I declared a state of emergency and mobilized us for war. That's when the wargies came. They kill my men, they eat our food. Those little bastards won't leave us alone until all the food in the vicinity has been depleted. My men won't survive the winter. That's where you come in. Your mission is to proceed to the Joyous Fern Valley and pick up the wargy path. Follow the river along the slippery rock canyon, taking out any of the wargies you encounter along the way. Once you reach the great tree, penetrate the queen's den of bodyguards and terminate her command. We're counting on you to save our camp. It's worth 12 bars of solid duranium to us. That's an entire month's output from our mines. You won't be able to find the path in the moonlight, so you should grab some rest now and leave in the morning. Visit my headquarters when you're ready to retire for the evening. Thank you, you're our savior. I know there's dissension among the troops, but they judge me without understanding what I do. Their way of life has changed and they blame me, but it's the wargies who are to blame. They must die. Anyway, I shouldn't be keeping you up. You've got a big day ahead of you. You can find Quartermaster Richard and the officers' barracks by following the path along the right. Okay. I know Wargy Watch is a pretty serious duty, but I can't wait to get back to the barracks and finish the book I'm reading. I'm on chapter 6 and I'm pretty disappointing. It's not as good as the chapter before it. Did you hear that? You better clear the area, ma'am. You don't want to be here when the wargies come tumbling down. Okay, but I want to talk to everyone first. Unless, it seems there's no one else left to talk to. Slow March. I think she specifically is. Yeah, she's her preferred. My stack is the slowing one. Sure. Sure, let's have that. I doubt I will be using her that much. From now on. It was a mistake to use her in the first place. She isn't that great in terms of combat abilities. But maybe the game will require me at some point, I'm not sure, because she seems to be narratively important. Obviously she has history with boots. To a degree, none of the other characters really do. You wanna sack out here, huh? Well, it won't be very private or comfortable, but it's better than sleeping out in the forest. Our bunk is the second right from the right. It's a novel called Blue Harvest. Okay. Looks like this is my bunk for the night. Is there anything else happening in here? Oh, that's the third. That's a third Elementor. So theoretically, I could upgrade 3 of my party members with it, but I don't even understand how it works. So I think I'm better with the predefined mystic artifacts for most of my companions. Looks like this is my bunk for the night. I better catch a few Z's before it gets too late.
Privacy is a jewel.
Look, Sluggo. Martini Joe gave me fair dime to squeeze you like a grape. So tell me who the brains behind the heist was before I send you home with a pink slip between your teeth.
Yeah, I don't know, baby. Honest, I don't. I'd have come to you if I did. You know I'm sweet on you.
So who does know?
Ralph, the spender.
Oh, I don't know. Jiminy Green might know.
Try Mac Underfoot. Have you squeezed Little Reed?
There's a guy called Conrad Kick or something.
Oh, I couldn't imagine telling you that I know.
So you do know?
Know what?
Nothing. Bone dry nothing.
I don't buy it. Somebody's gotta know something. Did you try that stunt job, Alvin Stratata?
No, I don't like that creep.
Look, here's how you handle him. Just put your finger on the little twerp and say,
Don't jerk me around, Snowball. You're the last grape on the vine. Who masterminded the heist?
It's funny you're looking for him, 'cause he's looking for you. In fact, he's having a little party tonight. Your attendance? It's mandatory.
Data.
Good work, Alvin, my boy. You and your boys have just secured an exalted place in my organization.
My pleasure, sir.
Hi, Sarah.
We lost them. One second they were there, the next they were gone.
Privacy is a jewel. I'm glad you could join our celebration. I've been wanting to spend quiet time with you ever since we met. Tonight was an important night for me, Sarah. It's the start of a new day.
Okay, that didn't really clear up that much, to be honest. It was mostly a rehash of what I already saw in Boots' dream. So I'm not quite sure what to think about that. Well, apparently I have to fight them. Is this an AoE? Yes. That's pretty great. Let's see how effective it is. Pretty effective. Okay, maybe she can be redeemed as a companion now that she has an AoE attack. Because obviously AoEs have a wonderful utility, because they help you clear numerous enemies much more quickly. Okay, it was very effective against them. For some reason. Okay. Wargy moss. I can give it to creatures on Sender that collect moss. Oh, there's like a side passage. A great tree. Excuse me. Wait. What? I'm not sure why I thought this was the side passage. It's very clearly the main and only passage, as evidenced by the torches. I cannot go through here, so let's go into the great tree. And face my enemies in combat. Is that the chieftain? Damn it, I should have healed. I'm kinda screwed. Yeah, that's the queen. This isn't a great opening. I should have healed beforehand. But, I might try charming one of the minions, and maybe it will hit the queen instead of me. And quite a few of those minions as well. You know what, I will wait. Let's hit her. Although I should have healed probably. They might be dead. Oh no, because most of them have to attack in melee. Let's use this and attack them all at once. Yeah, that was pretty effective, because they didn't even have time to close in enough to kill me, to attack me, and I will just do the same thing again once my Bouge meta replenishes. The hits from the queen aren't even particularly impressive. Okay, that was a very cool attack. And you think it actually killed him? The rebound killed him? Okay, that wasn't too difficult, to be honest. Okay, let's report to the commander. You never took that walk with me last night. Oh, that's cool. I'm sure you were tired or something. Really, I'm okay. I understand how it is. I ain't crying under here or anything. You tease. Please, I said please. Listen, I've got to get back to work here. Thanks for saving us. You're a sweet lady, but I got to get back to work. Thanks for killing all of the Wargies. Now I realize it wasn't the Wargies that have been stalking us. I think they're tree spirits. Heartbreaker. And this guy's paranoid. I miss women. Everything was great until those furry little bastards showed up. Why did they have to ruin a perfectly good thing? Thanks for ripping those furballs a new one. I was about to strip off the helmet for a breath of fresh air when Walton announced we're still in a state of emergency until we become self-sufficient. Guess it'll be another few months before I can frolic naked in the sun. Thanks anyway, though. I thought Walton was going to disband the army once the Wargies were dead. Now he says we've got to prepare for the other invaders who want our Doranium mines. I got to get out of this place. I thought killing all the Wargies would solve all the problems. Whoops. Our suits aren't very effective against the spear and rocks the Wargies throw at us. Helmets make nice drums though. I can't see a thing in this helmet. When I heard you killed all of the Wargies, I panicked. I thought they were going to make me give the suit back, but Walton says we're still in a state of emergency. What a relief. Thanks for listening to me. I'd show you my face, but I can't talk to you without my mask. Sorry. Thanks for killing all of them Wargies. Are you single? Everyone thought the destruction of the Wargies would mean we could kick our feet up and have a party, but the Wargies were the least of our worries. Without the organizational structure of the Ring Dwellers to guide us, there would be planet-wide anarchy. This is how dictators come to power. The strongest gang survives. If the Wargies can wreak so much havoc on us, what could a well-organized army do? We need time to prepare ourselves. Your work here is finished. Here are the 12 bars of Doranium I promised. You earned every penny of it. General Walton, our scouts have reported a spacecraft in the vicinity. It landed just a mile from here. Would you mind escorting Julian to the spacecraft? It might be a word from the ring dwellers. Yeah, are we going? Oh. Wait. I'm supposed to escort you? But I don't know where that is. Okay. You will just go back to where I was. Maybe something new has appeared there. Too late to turn back now, Boots. You better trudge on ahead before it gets any colder. Search the white caves for the missing boy. Okay. In an ironic twist of fate, it seems that out of all of the characters I've played so far, in here, you know, on Democratus, Boots is the only one that doesn't have an AoE attack. Which is interesting, and also a bit annoying. Okay, let's continue. Damn it, what wouldn't they give for some AoE? Yeah, that's a bit worthless. Okay, I'm not at all a fan of the combat in this game. I've already sort of resigned myself to that thought. Okay. Overall, I am having fun with this game. I'm not forcing myself to play, although... Frick, shouldn't have used that. Although I am forcing myself a little bit to go through the fights. Like, the fights bore me, and they are not designed in a way that's fun, because you have to watch those same battle animations over and over and over and over and over again, and they are rather long. It's overall a bit cumbersome, but generally I am enjoying this game. I am enjoying the writing and, you know, the characters, the jokes as well. I might be a little bit less enthusiastic today specifically, or at least it might seem so, because I'm very tired after work. But I feel like it should be only a couple of hours. Like, well, actually I don't know. What I was trying to say is, I feel like the game is ending, but on the other hand, not really. Like, this whole thing with the with Rictus's ship, with the supervillain, and this detour to Democratus seems a little bit like filler. Like, it doesn't even bear any direct. It doesn't bear any direct, you know, reference or anything to the main plot that I'm supposed to make happen. Because I haven't even yet been to Limbus, so on the other hand, I take back to what I said. I don't know if it's going to be a few hours until the end of the game. Might as well be another 20. I am generally enjoying myself, as I said. It's just that the combat system has overstayed its welcome in a rather major way. Super shot. Okay, so is it another weapon for him? Oh, allows fast, lightning fast aerial combat maneuver. Use for boots to learn it. Sure. Aerial trigger. It doesn't sound like an AoE, but if it would be, then I would be beside myself with joy. As AoEs are definitely something I need, and definitely something I want. Well, there should be an option to test that soon enough, I guess. Some bloodied remains or clothes? I think there might be alien heads. Like, they seem to have eyes, although I'm not entirely sure about that. Okay, so I need full Bouge, or Bouge, or however you actually read that, to use that ability, but I am very interested in seeing what it is and how effective it is. If it is an AoE, obviously, I would be very glad, so I will wait until it charges entirely, and then I will try it out on one of them, or both, if, you know, if I'm lucky. Okay, it is an AoE. Great. It's decent. It's like 2 regular attacks in quick succession. Those are some very weird rabbits. Grumpy bunny. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's Boots' face right there on the right, which might explain why did they quote-unquote recognize him in Whiteden, because it seems there might have been a guy there who looked exactly like him and was just killed. Is it growing because of damage or in spite, in reaction to the damage? That seems a pretty important distinction. Wow. Wow. I wasn't expecting that. I'm not quite sure how much of a chance I even have. Okay, I'm actually dead because I'm out of turn. It's going to be his turn now, and he hits for 1200, right? And I only have 1000 health, so I'm dead. Yeah, that's interesting. And I don't see much of a way. Wait, was I supposed to lose that? No. Killed in boss battle. I've actually have not seen the actual game over screen in very long time. Okay, unfortunately for me, and also for you, but mostly for me, because I am going to speed it up, I didn't save, which is a really stupid thing. Okay, I think I should survive one more hit, which is just now, so it was overall pointless. But the thing is, if I spend time healing, I won't have time to attack. Okay. Freeze, Cubist. Wimpa belt. Okay. Let's talk with everyone. Heard you saved the little one from the ice creature. On the way back here, he done kicked you in the crawdad and ran away. Really? But he ran away home, right? Not into the wilderness. Like, even disregarding the fact he kicked me in what I presume means my crotch. I really hope he didn't get himself lost again. That would be like 100% pointless. Well, gotta finish this chapter. Talk to you later. Aren't you glad you stopped to talk to me? My snot's frozen. So, it seems most of their dialogue is repeating. I could peel off my face and eat it, says this guy. Take a look at those scratches. This all repeats, which is a bit annoying. I see young Peter's poached a belt of his own. You want Squinty George to work his magic and make it into something useful? Sure. Excellent. All my life have I been waiting to try my hand on a Wimpa belt. It'll just take a few hours. Here you are, the Wimpa pelt cell, all the warmth of a parka, packed into a compact belt. But what is that? Is that a shield? Yes. It is a worse shield, but better energy storage. I think I'll give it to someone else, like to him maybe. Or even better, to one of the, like, what's Rose? Field cell. Okay, it's this better one, I guess. Or is it? It doesn't show me. I'll wait until... I'll keep the one I have on Boots, and I'll wait with equipping the others until they are with me. You've got my finest work to date, son. You gotta help me, Pete. You are always good at beating on little guys. Okay, this all repeats. Okay, the kid is back. Son, my boy, oh my son, we were so scared for you. I thought you were away with God. Sweet Joseph, where have you been? Where have you been, my boy? Wandering and such? I can't believe it, sir. I'm overwhelmed with happiness. A reward. We must give you a reward. Okay, Hildreth, you look disappointed. Don't be cheap, Howard. You saved little Joseph. Alright, how about this? Circuit of safety. Alright, Joseph, go clean your room. Brush your teeth. Your teeth your breath smells like barrel rot. Okay. The circuit of safety I already have, but might want to equip it on someone else as well. Not yet sure. Okay, this repeats. Okay, I think there's no new dialogue from anyone. Yeah, I didn't realize you were a full-time bastard. Working on a ship for the Emperor. Yeah, this all repeats. I guess I will just go talk to the mayor. Or rather, the Burgermeister. They don't really have anything else to do, it seems like. Yeah, this all repeats. But I will talk to him next time, because this episode has been long enough, so I'm going to save here and end it for now. That's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one.